I'm an adult of my spirit. I'm an adult of my mind. I'm an adult of my thought, my body, my love. And I'm here to give it to you today. Welcome. Happy Thursday, everybody. Just one day before we start the weekend. I hope you're having a great day. Hope things are happening good for you. And let's get into what we want to talk about today. I was thinking, one of those things that I always do was thinking. And I decided that today was go for it. Go for it. Oh, I love that first line. I'm an adult of my life. There you go. Welcome to the comments here. Welcome to the show, Tracy. Thanks you for being here. Please go ahead and, if you can, give us a subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. It's even great if you make a comment. Really, 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 really appreciate it. So today is go for it. And that can consider a lot of things about what you're going to go for. But today, let's talk about love. Love. We all know that word, right? It's something that we all learn about how to do it with ourselves, how to love ourselves. That's the one thing we talk about on the show is how to love yourself better, how to love others. We're in this risky time right now where love is lacking. And even now, all my single friends, have been telling me that they've having a hard time meeting people. And it's because of the pandemic. Jeez. I mean, when you meet somebody, they got a mask on. So you can't even tell their smile or anything like that. So, it keeps coming down to what it is. So we're going to talk about love, and I'm going to talk about a few things on how to get a relationship, how to, what you need to do. So first of all, love is risky. We can all admit that. When you love someone, you're always risking. You're risking your heart. You're risking your thoughts, your feelings, your money, all kinds of things. So love is not easy, right? Love is not easy. It can get easy, when you're with the person that you're with. But at the end of the day, really, you're setting your heart on the table. And this is one of the things I really suggest people. Well, you gotta set it all on the table. If you're not willing to show that to someone, because love is risky. But again, if you're not willing to set your heart on the table to let you know what and where and how you're coming from, then it is risky. So why do we risk showing our feelings? Because it feels good. Feels good to feel like you love someone, and it really feels good when you get your love reciprocated. So if you don't go for it. If you don't go, the answer is always no. So you have to go for it. All right. So the answer will always be no, and if you don't show, you see, you don't go. All right. You stay on your plateau. And we all know what that means, right? Stay in your own little cocoon. You don't risk, the things, what it means, because you've been hurt in the past, right? So if you're staying on this same plateau, then you're basically hiding again, and you're not allowing yourself to receive the love that you really deserve. So don't you owe to say that first hello? Don't be slow now. Don't be slow, because love is hard to find. So when you find someone that you feel compatible with, and you know, they may need to know by you putting it on the table that they're willing to risk it with you. So love is hard to find, and especially these days. But the basics is love starts in the mind. Some say love is blind. But Sophia's love is defined. And if you want to use her definition, is love is defined as a gift. So let's talk about that. First of all, I welcome your comments, even before and after. Throw a comment in. I will always answer you back, because I'm about this. So it's a gift. So if you want to look at it as a gift. Now, when you give a gift, you're not supposed to be expecting anything. You give somebody a brand new bike and they leave it outside, it's rusted, and you come back, it's been sitting out there. You really can't define them unless you're a parent. Okay? It is a gift. When you give of yourself, it is a gift. So if you can switch this you owe me, I owe you type of thing, and just give it as a gift. Give your love as a gift, because your cup runneth over, and you can continue to refill it so that it's abundantly always coming out. And that's by keeping yourself healthy. Okay? So here's my wisdom I want to pass on to you in starting a relationship. And if you have a successful relationship, or if you don't have one, then this will help you. But if you're already in one, then you'll know what I'm saying. So the healthy way to begin is to start as their friend. When you listen, no matter what happens, the thing that's going to get you through is your friends. If you cannot be friends with someone, if they're not willing to be a friend, and you started off by being their friend, especially for people who've had lots of relationships or very much hurting relationships. They've been hurt over and over again. The best thing you can do is start off by being their friend. A friend, indeed, is a friend in need at times. So to be able to give it unconditionally will prove to the person that you're there for them. Because we're all changing. Okay, right now we're all changing. And we're being changed also. We're being changed. And that's why we have to really, really want to be friends with each other. So don't try to pretend. Be yourself. Be yourself. You might as well, because you're going to find out anyway. So don't pretend. Don't try to pretend, or you will see how quickly it will end. So people can pick up on it sooner or later. If you've been in a lot of relationships, you know when somebody's in it for something that you don't want. Okay? And one thing you don't want is pretend friends. Okay? Again, I want your comments. Let me know how you feel. This is part of an experience in your life. Your comments means a lot. We're all, a lot of you single people out there, tell me how it is out there, how tough it is. Is it easy or to meet people? I mean, people I talk to, they tell me that. It's hard to meet anybody because everybody's behind a mask or everybody's looking at you totally different now. Does he have that, Has he gotten that, It's always this new stuff coming down. So now I would also recommend, so this is another thing. I would recommend, if they can't comprehend, if they're not willing to bend, then do a Facebook and unfriend. Because the sooner you get rid of people that aren't willing to bend, aren't willing to compromise, okay, then that's not the person you want to be with. Because the love takes two. If a relationship where one feels that they're going down the street and the person's not with them and they're only passing by them, and they feel like they're not putting in that effort to keep the relationship going, because it is every day. It is every day. So love takes two to keep a love brand new. You want to keep it brand new. You want to keep it brand new? You better always review. Don't critique. Review. When you say the word, I got to criticize you for this. Immediately, the person's put on defense. Aren't you? When somebody says, "Hey man, I got to criticize you for this," Now, your boss is paying you to to criticize. That's what they pay you for. So you got to listen to them. So always review. Always review. And that's my number one. And I got a number two here. Over communication will get you through. Over communication will always get you through. It is better to over communicate than under communicate, right? Isn't it better to say it all, so that later on, when you review, you know that you went overboard on making sure the relationship goes, and then helping the ones, your other, with their needs. Because when you over communicate, then you can understand what the need is. Maybe you need to say it twice. Let's go over this again. Let's review this again. You didn't say this. No, see, that's the whole thing. Some people in the relationship is more quieter than the other. One of you might be boisterous and loudmouth. I'm not describing, I am describing me. My wife is a little bit more quieter, okay? So, but I have to watch being overbearing in the sense of overdoing doing the conversation. So part of it has to always be looking for her need. Let's talk about that. Well, what about this? Oh, okay. Let's get this straight. Hell, write it down. Okay, so now we said this. You want me to fix this. You want me to fix that. Okay, we'll get that. We'll do this together. Over communication is always the key. And I love you, and so does Mother Sophia. And my whole thing here is to give out the love. See, I know right now it's kind of a one-way relationship in that I'm talking out, preaching out, teaching out, reaching out, seeking out. I'm looking for you to pass this message on. This is why I'm here 5 days a week, wanting to give this to you, because this is my calling. And I love you, and so does Sophia. Hey, let's get to some comments here. Great. Ooh. Well, look who do we have in the house. Great comment. Sophia's love for all of us. I love this. I'm going to bring that back again. I'm an adult in my life. I love that. Oh, Tracy says, welcome everybody. And who do we have here? Oh my gosh, Amanda Darling. ALPOUGH, yeah, that's me, girl. How you doing? How's this feel to be number one? Where are you? She's still... Amanda is still number one on the charts for her song, Mystery. Congratulations, Amanda. She's in Crete, and she'll be coming back to the United States. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Get ready, girl, because this place has changed. It has changed. Tracy, friendship can blossom into more. Yeah, you remember me, honey. I told you, I was going to be your friend, remember? Proved I was your friend. Once I proved to her I was my friend, once she proved to me that she was mine, man, romance came next, baby. Yes, it can. Okay. This is a great comment. Yes, I found the hottest transformation. Is that the hottest or the hardest transformation? By being spiritual first and a friend and not flirting, and then seeing it develop into respect, friendship, and mutual attraction. I like that. Yes, I found the hottest transformation. Oh, there you I got it now. By being spiritual first and a friend and not flirting. That's a good thing, I think. It's so easy that flirting, there's a fine line between the flirting, right? And not being sexual. Right? There's good flirting, but keeping it in that being spiritual first and a friend, it sets this platform up for mutual respect, friendship, and mutual attraction. Because, we're in a place right now where everything's physical. People don't fall in love. They fall in bed. And while I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, I'm also not agreeing that that's what you should do at first. Okay? A great comment. Love yourself leads to loving others. Right. You have to do that. Two that's for sure. Yeah, excellent. And work it, don't give up. Tracy and I were split up by 5,000 miles. She was in Afghanistan in 2013 when we met. So as soon as we met, she took off to Afghanistan. It's so funny what's going on with Afghanistan now. To know that she was there serving her country. Thank you, Tracy. Amanda says, I want some tips from Tracy. Woo, she's got the answers. So, how did you land the SOS? And there you go. Friends first. Friends first. Tracy is a great friend. Believe me. A great friend. Uh-oh, trying to get my Greek man to be my long-term man. Yeah, well then you just do exactly what I said in this show, girl. I was thinking about you when I was doing this. So, yeah. Hey, bring him to the United States. It's the only way. Yeah, I said it. Tracy, keeping the lines of communication open, agree to disagree. But honey, I always agree with everything you say. I'm smart. I ain't dumb. Do I look dumb? Thanks, Tracy. Anything else, Tracy, you have? On how you get a man? No, don't slap him upside his head. Only when he needs it. Yeah, no wonder my head's sore. You been doing that in your sleep? I got some more on you, Tracy ALPOUGH. So I would say, okay, Amanda, you can ask me too now. I got there, I got it. All right, so I'll tell you what she did. I'll tell you what she did. And I'm letting you guys in on it. All right? She said, you're the one for me. She said, but more importantly, I'm the one for you. I'm like, wow, lady, you got a lot of guts. But I like your attitude. I do. The older you get, I'm just letting you know this, and the same thing with you, Amanda, as you're knowing it now. Games is what you played when you were a kid. No more games. We got to grow up. I want you. Okay, you don't want me? Okay, cool. You do? Oh, yeah, all right, let's look at it. Let's be friends. Let's be there for each other. Let's get to know each other. Let's go through some seasons. That's what they say. You go through 4 seasons: summer, spring, winter, fall. You can see how people are. Our first date that I took out Tracy with, I took her to Burning Man. Burning Man. Let's go on a 10-day date. That's her first date. Was going to Burning Man. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it would be 2 different things. Either we're going to really hit it off real good, or she's going to see how crazy I really am, or she's going to see what my life is about. And she blended in really well. And everyone loves Tracy. That's for sure. I can't say that about me, but I know everybody loves Tracy. And gosh. I keep my phone now because I have to know if somebody's telling me the sound is on. I have to fix my sound. So that's why I keep the phone here now. So yeah, putting it on the line. Okay? Somebody has to be the mature one in the relationship too. Okay? And, you can't underestimate experience of living, of being an adult. That's why, how long have I been an adult? Since I was 18, 28, 38, 48, 58. Okay, 40-something years. I've been an adult. Amanda, you've been an adult for over a decade. So it's totally different when you have the experience. When you're with someone younger or older, you take that into consideration. And yes, I am older than my wife. So Amanda says, anything else, Tracy? And Tracy says, just be you and let him be himself. Ain't that right, Amanda? Okay. All right. All right. I think this is going to work out for you, Amanda, darling. Amanda, darling, how are you? I love to say that. So, thank you all for the comments. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be back. Happy Friday. Happy love, everybody. If you're in love and you're with someone, may you all be blessed. If you haven't found someone, keep grinding. It's hard to find love. When you do find it, grab it. And don't let it go. ALPOUGH. That's me. I love you. Sophia loves you. Everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Blessings, everyone, from my beautiful wife. Thank you again, Amanda, for being here. Your comments mean everything. Really makes the show go good. Let's do it again tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace out.